Process Strategy Group has developed a new process-based management quick assessment for an organization. This organizational quick assessment is built upon our web-based free quick assessment instrument. The organizational quick assessment gives you the ability to get insight from up to 15 individuals in the organization on the progress of your process efforts. In this brief overview, we will cover how your organization can benefit from a quick assessment and review what's contained in the feedback report. The organizational quick assessment expands on the capabilities of our web-based, easy-to-use free quick assessment. Both of these quick assessments evaluate responses to 16 questions across the 6 categories in the process-based management assessment. The free quick assessment provides a feedback report based on the responses of a single user. If you have not taken the free quick assessment, you can give it a try before you move on. Why would an organization want to do an organizational quick assessment? First of all, it gives the ability to collect responses from a cross-section of your organization that's involved in process efforts. You can have up to 15 people that are involved in process efforts participate in the quick assessment. Next, it provides the ability to consolidate those results from everyone that participates in the quick assessment along multiple dimensions. And then thirdly, it provides you a full feedback report to focus on areas of strengths and also critical gaps in your deployment of process-based management. The end result is that the organizational quick assessment gives you the ability to get a shared common understanding of the progress of your process efforts based on inputs from multiple participants in the organization. This shared understanding gives you a balanced view of what successes exist, along with where improvements need to be made in deploying process thinking. Let's now take a minute and look at what's in the feedback report. Let's look at what you get. Everyone that takes the organizational quick assessment gets an individual feedback report based upon their specific responses. You can see an example of a quick feedback report by clicking on the icon. In addition to this individual feedback report, you also get a full feedback report with consolidated results from everyone that participated in the organizational quick assessment. We'll take a look at the contents of that full feedback report on the next slide. You also, as part of the organizational quick assessment, receive an online feedback session that you can use to review the findings with your management team. As you can see on the right-hand side here, you get a full feedback report that contains an executive summary which highlights your key strengths and also identifies any critical gaps that were found, along with key action items. You also get a detailed results section for each category in the PBM assessment. We'll take a look at a sample of those in the next slide. You also get a full list of all your strengths and gaps. And then finally, you get recommendations that you can use to build specific actions to address any of your critical gaps. These are prescriptive recommendations based upon all of the responses that were received. Here we take a look at a sample chart that shows the percentage score for each category by role. Each of the participants of the organizational quick assessment identifies their role in the organization, which allows us to analyze what each role thinks about your process efforts. If we take a look at governance, we can see that both the manager and process performer roles have a more positive view of governance than does the senior executive and process team member roles. This could be an area for investigation and improvement. So let's go a little bit deeper. For each of the 6 categories, we provide drill-down charts that shows the questions and responses to those questions by role. Let's take a look at one of the questions. Let's look at the question, "We have process owners who?" If we look at the responses, we see there's a discrepancy in how process owners are viewed by each role. This would indicate that this is an area to focus on with specific action plans to align everyone's understanding of process owners. As you have seen, Our feedback report, charts and drill downs, and online feedback session can provide powerful insight into where you need to focus your efforts in getting alignment and a shared understanding of your process efforts. Could you benefit from getting insight from what others in your organization think about your process efforts? Or do you need a way to move your efforts forward based on a third-party assessment, which includes prescriptive feedback? Could your efforts benefit from an insightful feedback report and supporting data that you can share with your management team to get buy-in? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you could benefit from our PBM Quick Assessment for an organization. To find out more, click the PBM Organizational Quick Assessment icon, or to schedule a quick assessment for your organization, contact us. Thank you for taking time to learn about our PBM Organizational Quick Assessment.